Welcome back to Farty Brothers. Okay, sure. That'll be it. I'm Mr. Farty Brother number 1. Hey, nice to meet you. Whatever, that's gonna be the intro. Welcome back, guys.
That's not gonna be the intro.
That is totally gonna be the intro. You can already tell, like, our personalities, like how different they are from each other. Whatever. Guess let's continue. It's part 6, I think. Something like that. Okay, what is with that prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. It was unbelievable. Please maintain your professionalism, detective. I'm gonna find some real solid evidence proving Maggie's innocence. You'll see, sir. But we've been kicked out of the crime scene, sir. So then, what now? I love it when they like stutter. They do like but or something like that, and like they just make it. I love making it where like they just like they really stutter. They stutter a lot. It looks like my life's fallen into another gigantic ditch. Not despair, Miss Bird. We can overcome this as well. There are many other places and things we should be looking into. Really, sir? For example, this hallway. Have you? My voice is getting a little tired.
Okay, the linchpin of his argument against Miss Bird is related to the master key.
The master key.
In that case, this hallway is the perfect place to look for more information. Regarding the mystery surrounding my door.
Oh yeah. Begin investigation.
Wait, but
okay,
I don't understand. Is this game not divided up into episodes?
No, it is. It's just this is one case.
Okay.
Do you got it? Yeah. Whatever. Okay. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. We're still. Oh, I can investigate this. I guess. I don't see any signs of 4th century. And according to the guard, no signs that the lock was picked either. Oh, okay. I mean the door was really open with a key. Did you happen to ask if any prints were lifted from this doorknob? Apparently the doorknob's clean as a whistle. Wiped. Oh. Whoever did this thief, they did a good job of not leaving any clues behind. Well, probably did. Okay. What can I examine? It's not really anything suspicious. Okay. 1202. Those 4 numbers on a number plate alone proclaim this to be my office. Whoops! Hey, these numbers plates slide right out. They're able to take off the plate when the room becomes vacant, you know? Although the idea that it can be so easily removed is kind of suspicious. I can examine that. Why would I? Oh, I can examine the door. Okay, made of top quality wood. Sturdy, making it near impossible to break in by force. It's almost majestic, sir. I wish I could be as stately as this. All I have to do is praise the door as something greater than himself. Wow. Being a detective has its own rewards and a certain virtuous value, I think. If you live up to your full potential, that's a poignant trait that anyone can admire. I see, so you're saying, sir, that me being me is the best thing I can do for everyone. Everyone, yes. Right. That long pause wasn't exactly reassuring, sir. Okay, I don't think there's anything here right now. Doesn't really look like. Is that it? I can't go to the side. It's Payne! Mr. Payne! Hey, buddy! Hey! Looks like you're quite a pinch. Look like the pinch, Miss Edgeworth. To be sure, a murder within the walls of prosecutor's office is no trifling matter. Must find, apprehend, and punish the killer accordingly, post haste. Sounds like a messy case you've got on your hands. If you ever feel lost or need some advice, my door is always open. How gracious! I will keep your offer in mind. Who is this guy again? It's Payne. It's totally Payne. Payne Winston, I think. Wait, last look. Hey. Just getting like closer and closer and closer. Everything alright? Yes, sir. You must know. I weighed myself this morning and I'm finally at 154 pounds. Congratulations, but I was asking about this hallway in the room. Oh, everything's okay, sir. Also, why is there a basketball net? Stay focused. and they start to
Doesn't make any
lose.
sense.
Yeah, why is there one there in the middle of a hallway in like a prosecutor's office? Okay. It's gonna be like, oh, this basketball's on the floor. That shows the person missed the shot. It's like, oh, this is very important evidence. What is the basketball doing here? That's Mr. Portman's prized possession, sir. I hear he also plays soccer, dodgeball, and even tennis. Ooh, tennis. And not a single one of those sports is suitable to be played in a hallway. Yeah, exactly. Maybe this is his office right here. Maybe this is like Payne's office. Let's see. This office. 1203. Hey Maggie, whose room is this again? Yeah, it is. You see? That's why the basketball hoop is here. So he's my new neighbor. I see. I suppose he moved in while I was away overseas. Okay. Makes sense. Guess I'll examine the basketball hoop. What's the basketball hoop doing here? Hey, didn't this used to be just outside next to the building a long time ago? And when and why was it moved indoors? I don't remember exactly, but I saw one of those officers drag it up here recently. Drag it? I heard that it wouldn't fit in the elevator, so the poor guy had to bring it himself. Oh. All the way up to the 12th floor? Oh my god. How much is he getting paid? Okay. Talk. Guess I'll talk to you. I was wondering if I may speak with you for a little bit considering the case. I've been a big fan of this courtroom, but this is like a dream where I'm being cross-examined by the Miles Edgeworth. I can't let this chance
She
pass.
wasn't acting like this before.
What?
She wasn't acting like this before.
She?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she wasn't. Cause we weren't really talking to her that much. But okay. I can't let this chance pass me by. I must remember to ask her about the master key. I should jog her memory by showing her my notes through the present button. The victim. Have you ever met the victim before? Well, I've seen him a couple times before when I had to go to Mr. Portman's office. Mr. Faith was always playing basketball with Mr. Portman, sir. That sounds like fun. Just once. I'd have loved to play with him. It sounds like fun, but the only person ever taking a shot was Mr. Portman. All Mr. Faith ever did was pass him the ball, sir. On second thought, I don't think I'd have fit all that well with them. Okay. Maggie Bird. Miss Maggie Bird is correct. I take that you were an acquaintance of the detective. She was under my supervision back when she was still on the force, sir. One day she got caught up in murder. That was one of the cases. So, you know, it was obviously a sequel. And things started going downhill, so she quit. But I owe a lot to Detective Gumshoe. I was gonna say Dr. Gumshoe by accident, for introducing me to my current employer. Or so I thought until a few hours ago. Right before I was about to clock out for the night. You got caught up in this whirlwind of a case, correct? Don't worry, my whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Womp 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 womp. I fell from the ninth floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of feuds, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. Now I've even managed to be named a criminal just when I've become a security guard. That's a lot to go through in one lifetime. I know. And just when I thought I had finally found my happiness, no. I wind up getting you and Detective Gumshoe involved in my bad luck. You don't need to worry about me, Miss Bride, nor do you need to worry about yourself. We'll solve this case and prove your innocence. All I ask in return is for your cooperation. Yes, sir, Mr. Edgeworth, you can count on me. I'll do all I can do to help. So I guess I have to present the, evidence and stuff. So the master key.
Is Mr. Edgeworth like a returning character?
Yeah, he was in the first game a lot, and also second game and third game, and probably every single game. I'm gonna guess. Okay. So when did you discover that the master key was missing? By the time I realized it, I think it was around 1 a.m., sir, and I noticed it was back at around 2:30 a.m. Oh, that's good to know, because the murder happened around then. It was just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception window is. But I'm sure that between those two times, it was stolen. It was not just gone, but stolen, sir. Well, that is good to know. Why is such a important key stored in such an insecure place? Or, yeah. Excuse me. It's not like that, sir. Can you talk? Can you do the voices? Excuse me. Can you say what they're saying, please?
We always
Guys?
keep the key further inside the room, away from the window. Always, you say? Except for this time, correct?
Yeah, huh?
Well, I admit that was a bit careless, but I had my reasons. I left it out because I was sort of using it at the time.
Yeah, huh?
It was after I'd used it that I left it sitting out on the ledge.
Just so convenient for the murderer to take. Oh my god! She's the murderer! Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
It's so obvious. How about... Well, do I have to logic stuff? Do I use logic? The files were in disarray. The master key was stolen. Another handgun. There's a lot of questions here I could be asking myself and about this case. I think I have to talk to her more. Gumshoes? I don't know. I'm really confused. Oh, use master key. Okay, good. I have another thing to say. What do you mean you used master key? Oh, I had to use it to open the door for the prosecutor who had forgotten his key.
Why is she that?
Well, now I know what happened, right? Do you know what happened?
Wait, I don't understand. Sorry. Like, what?
Do you know what happened? I just realized this is actually pretty easy now that she said that.
What? Sorry, I didn't see. Sorry,
She said that she let a prosecutor forgot his key, so they said, "Oh, can you help me unlock my room?" And then she just said, "Okay."
Oh, that's.
Do you think?
Wow.
Do you think you know what happened?
So she just she just gave the key to that guy.
No. Well, she could have, but I don't think that's what it is. I think what happened is that she went up with the murderer, the guy, whatever, went up there, and then went to Mr. Edgeworth's room instead of the like Mr. Portsman's actual room.
Oh.
They switched the numbers because they said they can easily fall out and move around. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so they switched the numbers so like they would think it's his. So like she would think it's actually his room.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that must have been what
So
happened.
she went to the wrong. So she gave the key to the wrong room.
No, but she went up there with him and then unlocked it for him and then went away.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's my job as a security guard, right? Ah! What is it? That's right, I just remembered. The prosecutor who forgot his key. It was Mr. Portsman, see? Told you. I told ya. Even though you definitely believe me. I think. Hopefully. I don't know. Okay, it was Mr. Portsman, sir. What? Please tell me more, Miss Bird. Quickly. Forgetful Mr. Portsman. It was around 12 a.m. Mr. Portsman had forgotten his office key, so he came down to security, sir. And that's when you loaned the master key to him? No way. It's against regulations to loan the master. See? See? She didn't just give it away. The master key out to anyone.
But I still am like really confused though.
What do you mean? With what?
So she had 2 keys or something? I don't.
No.
So she gave someone the key to what?
No. She has the master key.
Yeah.
The only other person who has the key is like Detective Gumshoes and Miles Edgeworth, that he was on vacation during the murder.
Okay.
So what happened is that Mr. Portsman went to her, and then he said, "I forgot my key." So then she walked. I walked with Mr. Portsman to his office and opened the door for him personally with the key. She didn't give it away.
Oh, okay.
I see. And then what happened after that? Okay, well, he called me to come close up to his office as he was leaving to go home. That was around. Wait, what? So in summary, for the sake of one forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight. Wait. The key was used to unlock Mr. Portsman's office at 12 a.m. Oh, he had to do it twice? What?
No, she unlocked it and she locked it.
Oh, okay. She locked it at 1:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I doubt I doubt you can say that you've never left your keys at home, Detective. Here, you do the voices.
I think this calls for a thorough examination of Mr. Portsman's door.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Got a text. I like how you can just play this entire game with just a touchpad. It's fun. Okay. Examine the door. Every suspicious nook and cranny. Oh, so I couldn't inspect this before. That's the thing. So look at the numbers. Room 1203. Take that this is Mr. Portsman's office. Yeah, you can't mistake it because of that basketball hoop, sir. Maybe he moved it. Wait, this had actually wanted 1202 really badly, but since you were already occupying it, Mr. Edgeworth, we put him next door, sir. So why was Mr. Portsman so particular about getting room 1202?
Because he wanted the book.
God! Wouldn't he just take his files when he moved? Maybe his birthday is on December 2nd. Yep, it's gotta be it. I can't think of another reason why. I can think of at least 3, but I'm not even wasting my time. I can't think of any, actually. I guess, look at this. Well, obviously we have to look at the room. Door, okay. Door's locked tight. I bet the old credit card trick won't work here, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? It's the office of a high prosecutor detective. These doors would be pretty ineffective if the average cat burglar could get through them. Aha, so I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. That must be who our culprit is. I advise you to return that conclusion to whatever pawn shop you bought it from. Okay.
I don't get the point of Gumshoes. He doesn't even do anything. He just like says things that are like disprove it, and he's like, oh.
No, he just kind of he's a character in the game. That's just the point. Like, it's no other point. Even Mr. Portsman seems dignified just because he works behind one of these. Nonsense. A man doesn't become more or less dignified because of where he works. Well, he still seems more dignified than Mr. Payne. Mr. Payne, I suppose custodial work can also be dignified. Wait, is Mr. Payne a custodian now? What the heck? This is Payne. He's a prosecutor. Yeah. Messy case, got in your hands if you ever feel lost. Who's this guy again? Okay, dang it, I can't talk to him. So what do I do? There's nothing there. Just... So
you investigated the door and didn't do anything?
Yeah. I checked this area. I never heard to take another look. Well, maybe well, he mentioned that, so maybe I should look again. It's 1202. Whoops, hey. Although they can be removed so easily is kind of... They can be removed so easily. You see, he switched them. The only problem is that the basketball hoop, I don't know, maybe he moved it or something to prove his point. I don't really know. Present. Anything else? It was stolen. Okay. So she used it twice. Oh, I probably have to use logic now. I probably have to do that. Logic my way through stuff. So, the master key was stolen around 1 a.m. But she used it. What? Fine, whatever. Sure, connect. Does that look good? She used the master key. So wait, that's like a contradiction though. She used it at 1:30, but it went missing at 1 o'clock. What? I don't know. Yeah, it was something. I'm afraid there's a flaw in your story. What? No way, pal. I mean, sir. You said that you locked up Mr. Portman's office at around 1:30 a.m. However, the master key had already been stolen at the time. Wow, nothing gets by you, Mr. Edgeworth. You saw that contradiction like a pro. I totally forgot all about that, but thanks to you, I remember it now. Oh, good. It was around that very time, I realized the master key was missing, and... Well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit to losing the master key, could I? So I pretended to lock up his room, sir. What? Yeah, I used my house key and made it look like I was locking up, sir. So in actuality, you never did relock the door then. Oh, that's why. Huh. Okay. Oh, I kind of get what's happening. He went into the room, then he went out, Miss Bird or whatever, realizing he stole the key, so she can't lock up the door. So then he could go back in and murder. I guess. I don't know.
I don't get why she didn't lock the door though.
Because she didn't have the key. It was stolen.
Oh, so okay, I get it.
Just
so
pretended.
She wanted to be okay. I get it.
Yeah. Come to think of it, I guess the door still hasn't been locked properly. Wow. It's not very good. Fine, examine this. I'm glad I did that. Deduce. Spot someone connected. It's 1203. Lock the door, but the master key was stolen, so she could not lock it up. Oh! Oh, got it. I got it. Cause it shouldn't be locked. Since it was never locked properly yet. So it shouldn't be locked. But it probably is.
Oh, is it locked?
It is locked. Contradiction. This is a contradiction song. If what Miss Bird has said is true, then why is the door locked tight? You see? See, Elias? Has to be it. You know, Miss Bird, are you sure you didn't relock this door? I am certain of it, sir, and I don't think Mr. Portman noticed it himself that I hadn't. Which means, what, sir? It either means that he actually does have a key to his office, or that the door Miss Bird opened wasn't this one at all, but a completely different one. She opened a different door, but how can you prove that? There's an easy way to find out. All we need to do is we need to examine these prints on the number plate. On the number plate, you see? Because they switched the number plate.
Oh.
On the number plate will tell them that all we need to know. Everything? Really? Like what, sir? Like... What? That was it! Oh my god. Wow, that was amazing, sir. How did you know? That was supposed to be a joke to cheer me up, Mr. Edgeworth. Yep, that's it. Now then, let's get back to... That was it! He switched them! I guess well, they cleaned off the doorknob, so I guess prints on the master key.
I guess so, right? Yeah, you're... But, wait, what about the other doorknob?
When he wipe it off? What I mean? Print on the doorknob. On this
I get it. Prints on the master to see if, like, there's fingerprints on it.
Yeah, unless he wiped them.
Okay.
He might have wiped them.
Yeah, that's true.
Examine the print on the master key. Well, if that's what you want to examine, so that was the very first thing we did. I can tell you that we didn't find any prints other than Maggie's.
Oh, come on.
But what would it... Oh my god. That's so brilliant, Mr. Edgeworth. What can we do? We are so bad at those guessing parts. So, like, every single time we guess every single other option but the right one.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what I deduce. I think this means to wipe their prints off. Good job. Yes, that's exactly it. Well, I'm glad you were able to... Well, what? Oh my god. Probably the matter is... Oh my god.
I'm so confused at this whole thing.
God. Now I just realized what it is. You're supposed to find the doorknob, his doorknob, to see if Miss Bird's fingerprints are on it from opening it.
I said.
You did?
Yeah, I said there's, like, maybe the other doorknob has the fingerprints on it.
Oh,
but, like, only one of them was wiped off.
I didn't hear you. Well, it's obviously that. The prints on the doorknob will tell us everything. Hey, you pal. It's like it also is incorrect. It's like a trick question or something. Okay. God dang it. So, what did you find out? There's no need for such blurger's nostril flaring, detective. Sir, I have found only Mr. Portsman and Mr. Faith's prints on this doorknob. So only 2 people's prints were found on this, huh? That's pretty decisive. Huh, I'm lost, sir. Thinking logically, a certain other person's prints should be on the doorknob as well. Now then, whose prints should be on the doorknob? It's hers. Her prints should be on the doorknob. Was pretty easy. Then you find out that the prints of this person who unlocked the door are absent. You mean, yes, the door that Miss Bird opened could not have been this one, but a different one. You could find the fingerprints on the other door, on his door, and see if Miss Bird's are on there. And or Mr. Portsman. Oh wait, no, they're not. They cleaned it off.
Because she opened up the door. That's Mr. Oh my gosh.
Edgeworth?
Edgeworth.
Yeah, she opened it up.
Yeah, and
Well,
then she locked the wrong door.
No, no,
then-
she couldn't because the key was
Yeah,
stolen.
so then-
So she couldn't lock any door.
Yeah, so like I don't understand like why.
So his door, Mr. Portsman's door, is locked
Yeah.
because, like, it's not the one Mr. Unlocked
Mhm.
was the other door. And when remember at the beginning, Mr. Edgeworth walked in the door and said, like, why is it unlocked?
Mhm.
Yeah. Because it was never locked. Is that what you're confused about?
Sure.
I'll just say that, yeah. Anyways, yeah. We should end the episode right now, I guess. Okay. Thanks for watching. I can say anything else, Elias?